Absolutely. I would say that my childhood is sprinkled with instances of discrimination, both racial discrimination and also heteroracial, if heteroracial is a real word, discrimination.
So people don't really discriminate against me for the color of my skin. They discriminate against me. Well, not really discriminate. It's like I've had people say things that make me feel like I'm not from here. Like I've had people ask me where I'm from, and when I tell them I'm from Miami, then they ask me where I'm from again.
Nothing has frustrated me more than the totally false image that has been created of me. I've lived a long time, but I can't remember a time in my life when I didn't believe that prejudice and bigotry were the worst of sins.
But when I left for the first time, which was when I was like 16, to go to a music festival, a classical music festival in North Carolina, that's when people kind of like started like remarking on me, like, oh, they'd call me Miami Spice, and like that was fine at the time, but like they were really buying into that whole like sexy Latina stereotype, which is kind of weird because I was like 16, you know?
And, you know, growing up, there's always this saying that being black, you have to work 10 times harder, automatically. And I didn't appreciate that when I was young. It didn't make much sense to me. But I can say that that is certainly a truth, because as a black male, there are stereotypes that I have to debunk for other people. And especially at this point in time, you know, for better or for worse, a lot of my peers didn't spend a lot of time with black kids growing up. I remember my freshman year of college, and I met this young lady who was from St. Clair Island, Michigan, and I was one of the first black friends she'd ever had in her whole life.
The thing is, I see things from a, I guess, structural viewpoint, because a lot of people nowadays think of racism as being an interpersonal thing. So if you call me some sort of like slur, then, you know, that's racist. And like, yeah, it is, like, for sure. But there's, like, it's far more than that. It's structural problems, like literal problems that are like policy-wise and like still things that affect people of color in a way that it's like, it's affecting their livelihood. You know what I mean? So it's not just like saying like, hey guys, we should all stop being racist or like stop seeing color. Like that's not gonna happen.